Hello, welcome back. Last time I got to this room and made a little bit of an attempt at parsing it, and today I'm kind of just not in the mood to look at this. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go way down to the basement. Right, let's do it this way. When one door opens and closes, another opens. Oh, but this room's not clear, so I can't go there. Alright, that's fine. I'll walk down there, walk down there. Yeah, so I'll reach for the stars at some point, but just... I'm going to play this game today, and I'm not mentally there to engage with that level of something. So, let's mess with this. Got some silly wiring here. Right, I described this as a Cliff Johnson puzzle last time I saw it, and... what does this advise me to do? Might want to take notes. I might. I'm not ready to yet. Let's try no notes first. So the idea is I want all of these closed. Want all of these closed. Every single one. If I just sort of mess around at random... okay, so this is a status light to tell me whether I've toggled the thing or not. Yeah, so this is lights out rules in the sense that an even number of toggles is always equivalent to 0 toggles. An odd number of toggles is always equivalent to 1 toggle. So there's a passcode, a 16-bit passcode here, like one 16-bit integer represented on these will be the correct answer. Okay. So, right, just for fun... I'm trying to think, like, hypothetically, is there a visual representation I could do here that would be readable with, like, some kind of... I don't think I would want always-on wiring, like, show every one of these wires. That'd be a completely unparsable mess. Funny, you get sort of like a little thick line there because the vertical centering's a little different if the thing is going there compared to if it's going a different direction. Maybe I should change that? Yeah, I don't like the way that too thick line looks. And I don't like the way that it sort of like changes from one pixel vertically to the other. These are 16 by 16 tiles, so they have no actual pixel center. So I should pick one off-centerness or the other and just make that the same for everything. Because yeah, that thin line just looks better that way. Anyway, yeah, so I've tried picturing like some sort of little, like, charm symbol you could put above a, something, or colored dots, or... But, like, with this many, it's hard to imagine a visual representation that would actually be readable with this many variables in it. So I think the suggestion of taking notes is probably more sensible. However, I'm going to try getting just one column altogether. Let's give that a shot. So let's start with you, then something that would... Okay, this looks good, then one of these, but not that one, other one. Okay, so then... something that's this, but neither of those. There's only one correct for that, it's you. Okay, so that's one column. Could I just go column by column and get this done? Maybe? Let's see if that's plausible. Okay, so starting here. Of those 5, does anything touch the leftmost column? This one does. This one very does. So that's more ideal. Either of these is fine. That one is not. Okay, so one of these two. These two are mutually exclusive unless... No, this has several more that are connected to it. No, it's not. Well, that closes more in this column. That's how I'm gonna think about this. Is either of those acceptable? That one's not. That one could be if I changed you again, which would then mean I'd need one of these changed. Okay, this I like because it's only connected to 2. Those 3 I think are connected to several, multiple. Okay, so to close 1710, I need to make an exchange. That exchange or this exchange? That exchange looks better, but it's probably actually not. The one of these that looks unique is this one here. But then I'd need to make that exchange again. Isn't that what I just did, though? That is, maybe it is. Okay, so this is just 2. Not that one, this one. Okay, then here... Feels like I'm kind of going in circles. Oh, no, I'm not! Okay, we got this going on. Yeah, let's just go column by column. This might be totally resolvable. So number 3. Okay, of those 4, which do things I don't like? Probably all of them. The one I least don't like is this one. No, this is... okay, this is wait, no. No, sorry, I'm thinking of this wrong. However, yes, okay, so this is a single. This must be closed, no matter what. Okay, so this is locked in right here. Never touch left column, second row again. Like, this must be this way. Are there any other singletons? Okay, so that's a good way to analyze this. That one singleton is a good, like, first starting condition. This is a singleton. That's... is that the one I was just looking at? No. Okay, so I think maybe a smart... well, that's already the way it needs to be. Okay, so these 2 are already the way they need to be. That one has 2. I'll start looking at 2s after I'm finished with the ones. I might be finished with the ones already. Yeah, that's a 1. That's a 1. So those are both the 1s. Okay, let's look at 2s. This is a 2. That does a lot of stuff. That does a little less. Oh boy, okay, hang on. I'm gonna go back to looking at columns once again. No, this must be as it is. Never touch that again. That one I cannot tell. This one I cannot tell. This one I cannot tell. Now, what do you do? Lots of stuff. This looks the most promising. Can I resolve this? Hard to say. Okay, these 2 are mutually exclusive. I have a binary choice between those. I like the diagonal pattern I'm seeing on 8.8. It reminds me of the diagonal pattern I see on 4.6. Only shifted 1... no, that's shifted... yeah, that's shifted 1 over. I also like the horizontal pattern, like... I like you. You make me happy. How do they start? They start with, right, so... hot coals is off, toggle floor is on. Well, sure, no, just toggle floor, right. Off, on. Okay. Appreciate all the extra affordances here. So ideally I like having that on, but then how do I resolve this? Well, one of those 2. Or maybe... not this one. This is as it has to be already. If that were on, this has lots of options. This has lots of options. This has only 2. Can I stand to toggle this one? Maybe. Yes, I think so. Alright, this feels healthy. Alright, lots of options for this. Quite a few options for that. Are there any currently open doors that have only 2 options? No, I've run out of those. Everything is very complicated now. Okay, so among these, let's just evaluate each one. This is a room where I would like the cursor to stay around. So you. That might be acceptable. That could plausibly be acceptable. That's equally plausible. I don't like that as much. That's great for this column, but I'm not so sure about the other ones. That looks bad, but it might be fine. That looks not terrible. Alright, so based on the vague heuristics I'm looking at, either 8-8 or 10-10 looks most plausible, but remember, 8-8 has a singleton, doesn't it? Doesn't it? No. No, it's these 2 with the singletons. How's it? It's this one and this one. 1711 and 1809 firmly establish their states. Okay. I'll just call that 1. I'm gonna reset and use my knowns. So this absolutely has to be. Also, one of these 2 has to be toggled. 8-8 looks more appealing. Does it? Maybe. I mean, I think more doors are closed right now, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Is there a single switch that would resolve column 1 right now? No. Is there a single switch that would solve column 1 right now? Not quite. You're kind of close, though. You're close enough, I'm gonna try you. Okay, since I already did that... I got, like, these 3. Not that one. Not that one, so this one. Okay, well, I'm following a procedure. So this is either both 8-6 and 10-10 or only 8-10. What does 8-10 look like? Oh, pretty good. What does both of these look like? Much less good. Much, much less good. Okay. So my heuristic says this is better. Now I'm back to this one again. Haven't I had this problem before? Do any of these not affect the first 2 columns? No, they all affect the first 2 columns. Alright, so of those effects, which ones seem least bad? This one? No, but that's that one, that has a known state, right. Don't forget which one you're looking at. Okay, so these 2... switches 8-4 and 4-10 are mutually exclusive. I'm gonna have to start writing down constraints here because this is boiling down to a constraint evaluation problem. I don't have a note-taking facility in this game. Maybe I should add one. Because I would love to just pop open a little text window and start typing things here. Oops. Let's say I did that. Then I'm back to these options. I've evaluated these before. Let's just look at them one more time. Don't like... Don't like... Don't like... Don't like... It needs to be one of these two, so... If it's either, it's both, so that leaves this one. These two are mutually exclusive. Alright, I'm gonna start writing some constraints. Yeah, alright. So let's solve this another way. Is there a way I could capture this on video? By having some sort of text window here in the game, but I don't provide one of those. Alright, well let's start with these. These are known. Then... pairs of 2s. 8-4 and 4-10 are mutually exclusive. Alright, I'm just gonna call these out, then I'll write them down. And... wait, can't I... There's like a... Hold on, for any set of these... Like, I can do a level of analysis here and say... no, there are... Okay, so for the singletons, there's exactly one correct state and it is on. So these two are fixed in place, just like lock these down, never touch them again. For the 2s, there are exactly 2 valid states. It's either this way or this way. Can't ever be this, can't ever be this. It's one of these two, A or B. For a 3, now that's where it gets a little bit more complicated. Oh, hang on. This boils down to a 2 because it involves one that is already known. Okay, so this is a 2. So there's exactly 2 ways that the pair of 10-8 and 10-4 can be. Since 6-10 can't change from where it is now, 10-8 and 10-4 can either both be on or both be off. Okay, now the other singleton I had... Is switch 4-6 involved in any doubles or triples? Oh hey, wait a minute, here's a double that's... no, that's fine. It's involved in a quadruple, which does involve these two who are together for something. There's another quadruple. Right, this double. We know about this one. That's 7. There's the single. This would actually be easier with this mode of cursor. Because like moving my mouse a little imprecise at times. Those two are exactly the same. Okay, so this is basically just one door. It doesn't really tell me much about how those evaluate. Yeah, so those aren't involved in any more triples. Okay. So... this pair... wait, but then this pair also, right? There's like two... hang on, what's the pair with 10-4 and 10-8? It's this, it's both of these. These are the same door, essentially. Okay. So this piece of data but then there's something that involves just those two. It's somewhere. Where? Isn't there? Yes, this one. Alright, 1710 and 17.7 and 18.7.2. Those are interesting. So with these three, there are two valid states. It's either this or this. So from here, if I toggle one of these three, I toggle the other two at the same time. This closes more doors, but I'm not sure that's a heuristic that's useful at this point. Like, I don't have enough closed for that to mean anything. But yeah, so 10.8 is the one that joins those two, so it's either only 10.8 or specifically not 10.8 in the other two. Alright, now let's say for now it's this, or this. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Are there any other conclusions of that sort I can draw? Yeah, okay, so I haven't looked at this double. Do any other low numbers involve either 8.4 or 4.10? Right, once again I want this mode of cursor. Low number involving... Okay, this gets weird. 8.4 and 4.10. Yes. 4.10 is involved with 8.10. Okay, so this is another triple just like this triple. That's a 4, not going to think about that right now. That number's too high. Now here's also a triple involving this... Oh boy. Okay. These four are a block. Like, these four are one door. Got it. Double involving these two. Didn't I just look at that, though? Are there two different doubles that involve these? Oh, good grief. Okay, so we got this thing going on, too. A lot of interconnectedness here. So this interconnectedness, once again, means that these three here, this triplet, is either this way or this way. One of those two. Can't be both. For now, I'm going to speculatively say it's this way. Alright, so a shape like that, and a shape like this. And that's a lot of coverage over in this area. Like, there are several switches that are, like, semi-known at this point. Now, what pairs these two? This one. So if you are on, then you are off. If you are off, then that implies 3 other toggles. Okay, let's assume for now that this is correct, until shown otherwise. Alright, what pairs have I not addressed? This pair. Okay, so if I'm assuming that's correct, then this needs to change. However, isn't this part of a triple or something? That's the double. This is part of a triple. And that triple is currently as it needs to be, so I'd have to toggle all 3. Okay, so the state of this is known, therefore the state of this is known. Okay, this is correct. Therefore, this is correct. Therefore, these are correct. Okay, what do I have locked in? Alright, this is where I have to start taking notes. Alright, so I know for sure. Alright, so I just need to know which ones I know at this point. Ones that I know are correct. 8-4 is off. Alright, here, I'm gonna do this differently. Oh boy, hang on. Okay, so I know that 4-6 is on, and I know that 6-10 is on, and everything kind of follows from there. Now, there's a reason that I know 8-4 is off. Why is that? How do I know 8-4 is off? Somehow I knew 4-10 was correct. Wait, are these two paired? These two are paired somehow. Or tripled. No, sorry. These are tripled with one of a known state. Yeah, because of this bottom 2x2 block. Wait, hold on. Why couldn't it be this? Oops. I made an incorrect conclusion. It could be that. This is possible. Okay, so if either of these toggle, both of them must. Okay, so my notes were wrong. So it's either this or this. Okay, gonna have to make more complicated notes about this. That's fine. Okay. Let's see here. If 6-4 toggles, 8-4 must also toggle. Alright, so 6-4 equals 8-4. Let me just write down what I know. 6-4 equals 8-4. 4-6 is on. 6-10 is on. There was something else I knew. 8-8 is unequal to 10-8. And then I had a triple that involved these. Wait, hold on. So this is a double. 8-4 is unequal to 4-10. Okay. I thought I had some more knowledge. Okay, I need to start over once again. Alright, so start with the nodes, the simplest ones. Four 6 is on, 6-10 is on. 6-4 does not equal 8-4. This is 6-4, this is 8-4. Sorry, other way around. 6-4 does equal 8-4. So if I toggle one of these, I toggle the other, but I don't yet have knowledge about which one is which. However, 8-4 is unequal to 4-10. So either both of these need to toggle or this one does. Let's look at what it looks like to toggle both of these. Barely changes anything, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Okay. Don't know yet, but I have that knowledge. I have that partial information. Okay. What do I know about 4-4? What's the lowest number it's involved with? None. 4-4 is extremely promiscuous. This 4 is the lowest number. And I don't know what I know about 6-6, 6-8, or 4-8 yet. Okay, I'll come back to you. What do I know about 6-4? It must equal 8-4. 8-4 must equal 6-4. Do I know anything else about either of these? That's not... these aren't information that I can use. 6-4 doesn't toggle a lot, so just those two. Okay. Do I know anything about 8-4? It pairs with yes, 8-4 does not equal 4-10. So just so that constraint is true, let's do this. Yeah, and make all the currently known constraints true. Do I know anything more about 410? Promiscuous, promiscuous... Ah, now this is paired. Okay, so 410 must not equal 810. So that constraint is currently true. So if 410 changes, then 810 must also. Okay. And I think I'm satisfied with that level of knowledge. I don't need to further evaluate 410. That's the same pair as... Wait. That's a single. Did I already... Where did I find that? Wait, hang on. 410 does not match 8-4. .410 does not match 810. Yeah, so you're just involved in two separate pairs. So if 810 toggles, then 8-4 toggles, and therefore so does 6-4, and for that matter, so does 410. Okay, so all of these toggle in unison. Okay. I think I have that fully represented. Okay, do I know anything more about 810? Yes, it must not equal 1010. Do I know it must not equal 1010? Because of this specifically, yes. 810 must not equal 1010. With that knowledge, let's make that constraint true by toggling 1010. Now I know something else about 810. It was paired with this one. So 810 must not equal 8-6. Okay. Just gonna check if I know anything more about that. Are you a further key to more things? Already got that represented. That's the same, so those two are the ones that are the same. Got it. This is too many to be information right now, so that's fine. Alright, let's evaluate further 8-6. Do I know anything more about you? That's a 5. 4, 5, oops, 5, 5, 5. Okay, yeah, so that trail has gone cold. That's fine. 10-10, what do I know? Many... pair have already... Hang on, wait, no, that's 10-10. That pair, same pair, so those are identical. Lots, lots, lots. Okay, so that doesn't help me much. I had some triple action, I think it was these three? Okay, so let's look at, let's say, which of these three does the least? They all do a lot. But okay, so let's look at 8-8. Was that not involved in a... Oh, you're involved in a double. And because you're involved in a double, right, 8-8 must not equal 10-8. Okay, so let's make that true. I need to, like, sort these differently, maybe? Something. Alright, but there's something more to that. You're also involved in a triple or something? I must be thinking of a different one. 10-8, what do you know? So you're involved in this triple. That's fascinating, right, which boils down to a double. 10-4 must equal 10-8 because of these and this. Okay, 10-4 must equal 10-8. So that would be... Ooh, that looks pretty close to solved. Wait, isn't there one that just toggles all of those? Am I one step away? Let's check if there's one that just toggles all the remaining ones. I think there might be, because that pattern looks fairly familiar. It looks like that pattern. Okay, I'm not just a single step away. This looks pretty appealing because it toggles all of those at once. Okay, but 8-6. 8-6 has a lot of complications about it. I don't think I'm ready to... Okay, well, here. Let's... Oops. Okay, I'm gonna set down a little marker for myself. When I see Leaf do that when undoing, I'll know I'm back to where I want to be. So if I toggled 8-6, what needs to be true? It must not equal 8-10. If I toggle 8-10, what needs to be true? It must not equal 4-10 or 10-10. I'd have to toggle both of these. Okay, 4-10 and 10-10. Do I know anything about 10-10? Nothing more. What about 4-10? Must that equal 8-4? That's this one, right? Okay. And then I know some things about 8-4, right? Must equal 6-4, this one. Do I know anything about 6-4? Nothing additional. Okay, so now... What's the one that does this whole diagonal? It's this one? That must be the way that it is. I cannot change it because of this. Okay, well this isn't necessarily any closer than I was. So of the remaining closed ones, they're all 4 or more. Makes sense. So I'm gonna have to start evaluating the 4 or mores. Is there any, like, commonality in these sets? I mean, these 3 are involved in both of those doors. Okay, let's look at the outliers. So for this in particular... Pretty sure I don't want to change that. I don't know anything about 4-4. Yeah, I just don't really know anything about 4-4. This pattern looks pretty unappealing to toggle. I think 4-4 is probably off. If I proceed with that guess, that would mean 1... or all 3 of these is okay, so just to see. What would it look like if all 3 of these toggled? I don't know. Nothing in particular. Any one of them. Yeah, it just doesn't really look like anything. However, 1 or 3 of the remaining of these 4 must toggle. This gets both of those at once. Oh, I don't know, that looks pretty appealing. I kind of like 6-6. These I have knowledge about. What do I know about 8-6? Anything? Must not equal 8-10. And toggling 8-10 has a whole cascading series of effects. I feel like I should be working outward from like these 2 known constants. But I also feel like I did as much as I could with those. So yeah, just trying to fixate on these. So I haven't really evaluated much about 4-8. Also, well, actually I haven't looked at 4-10. 4-10 must not be 8-10. Okay, so that's part of that same cascade. So if I toggle both of those at once, then just a whole lot of stuff happens, and I don't want to think about it right now. Let me see if I can chip away at this another... Like, I'd like to get another constraint in here. That would help me learn a lot of things. But, like, what could I even do? Okay, this quadruplet involves a known constant and 2 that must be unequal. So for the door at 1810 to close, we know that 4-6 cannot toggle. We know that 8-8 must not equal 10-8. So I can determine that 4-10 must toggle, right? I think this... Yeah, because I know that between 4-6, 8-8, and 10-8, there must be exactly 2 toggled, an even number, and I need an odd number for 1810. That means 4-10 must be toggled. Okay, 4-10 must be on. Just writing down how I arrived at that in case I second guess myself. 8-8 and 10-8. Alright, so we have a third known constant. That helps a lot. Cool, and wow, the way I arrived there, I love this. I need to put a text editor interface into this game because, like, I'd love to be doing this on screen. Okay, this puzzle has convinced me that that is something I want to do. I don't know when, but it's something I'm going to do. I love this. This is so cool. Alright, I'm really into constraint puzzles like this, and this is an excellent one. Just the process of working through this. Just fabulous. Alright, so anyway, so this is a known. I'm 100% sure of 4-6, I'm 100% sure of 6-10. I'm like 99% sure of 4-10. It's possible I have a calculation error somewhere in here. Is it though? No, from this door alone. From this door alone, I know. Yeah, from this door alone, I know. Well, yeah. Okay, so this is for certain. Cool. Okay, now, just real quick, let's check if anything exactly overlaps with the open doors right now. Just to see if I happen to be done already. Am I a single operation away? No. Okay. I am more than one operation away. Okay, so let's continue. Any other 4s? Wait, hold on. Because I toggled 4-10. Oh, I have knowledge about 4-10. Wait. This resolves a whole lot of stuff. Oh, this resolves so much stuff. Hold on. I need to evaluate 4-10's constraints. Okay, this gives me many fixed constants. 4-10 relates to 8-4. in that they must be... That's not 8-4. (4-10) relates to 8-4 in that they must be unequal. So 8-4 is known to be off. Yeah, I think this was the key to everything. It also relates to 8-10, so 8-10 must be off. Okay, so I need to check the relationships of... Hold on. Yeah, no more 4-10 relationships. I need to check the relationships of 8-4 and 8-10. (8-4) must not equal 4-10. Yes, that's one. 8-10. Must not equal 10-10, so you need to toggle. And also 8-6, which is... no, that's here, 8-6. Okay. So now I know. 8-6 is on, 10-10 is on. Who was that with? 8-10, that was the logic. Okay, getting there. Now this block and this block were like 1. I might be 2 toggles away right now. Alright, so now hang on, but I just changed 2 of them. 8-6 and 10-10, do those have relationships? Neither of them have any known further relationships. Okay. What do I know about 10-4? That it must be the same as 10-8. What do I know about 10-8? That it must not be the same as 8-8, right? Yeah, okay, so like in this section we have some unresolved stuff. So what am I on 10-4? 10-4 must equal 10-8. (8-8) must not equal 10-8. Alright, that one written down twice. And while I use the logic of that one of these is on, I don't know the actual state of 8-8. But I'm gonna say, let's try toggling it alongside the ones it relates to, which is these two. (10-4) equals 10-8, yes, okay. So if I've done that... before I do that, okay, so this is a single unit, these three together. 8-8, 10-8, and 10-4. Toggle as a unit from here. This block, the number of these is off. Which of these is known? 6-4? 6-4 is not known for sure. 6-10 is. So either 6-4 or 8-4 needs to change. Do I know anything about 8-4? Yes, 8-4 is known. Therefore, if 6-10 is known and 8-4 is known and one of these three must change, then I know for sure that 6-4 must be off. Okay, 6-4 must be off. That's related to 8-4 and 6-10. now... I'm still at least 2 hops away, it looks like. Okay, that's fine. So... right, now these can all toggle as a unit if I hit this one. Just to check, am I 1 toggle away right now? I am not. Okay. Perhaps I should start looking at what's unknown. Maybe. Let's actually just look at doors. So of these doors that are open, which has the fewest connections? This only has 4, this only has 4. 1 is shared between those. Yeah, I would like to notate which of these I know for sure. Okay, let's focus on 1612. Of the ones this is connected to, I think a lot of them are known. Yeah, I can trim down this 6 to a much lower number. Because 8-4 I know must be off, right? Yes, 8-4 is known. 4-6 is known, I remember that off the top of my head. 4-10 I think is known? It is, must be on. Is 6-6 known? No. Is this a 3 or a 2? 4-8 and 6-8 I don't think I know anything about? Correct, I have no knowledge about either of those. So, right, so that leaves 6... what do I know about 6-6? Okay, so these 3... I have no knowledge about any of these 3, except now I know that I need 1 or 3 of them on. I don't know which 1 or 3. Well, which 3? Oh, there we go. Okay. It was 3. Alright, cool. So, yeah, a little bit of short-circuiting at the end once I had enough logic input to just try a couple of things. But yeah, this process was just wonderful. This was exactly what I needed today. I wasn't ready to reach for the stars, but I reached for the basement instead, and I got to it. Cool. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Let's lock in that solution. Okay. Good. Now I want to put... whoops! Not what I meant to do. I want to put this back to that. Okay. This room made me happy. Alright. Alright. Lots of fun. Next time, maybe I'll go back up to the top, or maybe I'll stay down here. Just depends what my mood is like.